All right, says I'm live. What's happening, everybody? Actually, not doing a coffee right now. Already did my coffees. Let's see what we got here. Hey, there you go. There's an ad for you right there. Tap subscribe to add this to your custom list. So I could subscribe to myself? Okay. Subscribe. I have no idea. What's happening? Let's see here. Get rid of these ads here. Don't forget, watch those ads, will you? Doesn't cost you a dime, and you ain't gonna miss nothing. Mitchell's RC already, guy. Thank you. Mitchell. Rally cash? Thank you for that, man. Boom, like right away. I definitely appreciate that. JL, what's going on, guy? Flying Fortress, what's happening? Michael Dyke, good morning to you as well. I think I'm triggering JO. There's a little trigger effect right there. It's on purpose. You know it is. Chef Beardsley, what's going on, guy? Demo RC, how are you? Trash Ninja, what is going on? You have work today, so you will miss the live. That's all right, guy. We might do another live later. Do a shop thing, maybe later tonight or whatever. I always say that, but man. Gotta wonder sometimes, do people get disappointed like when I say, hey, we're gonna have another thing, and then there isn't one? I feel bad sometimes too, because I start thinking to myself, I get guilty, and I'm just like, man, I should just keep my mouth shut. That way there's no issue. Come on, Jo, what you got right there? Come on, guy, what's right there? Do I need to pan it down just a little bit more? A little trigger. Oh, need to turn that just a little bit so you can see it better. RC Master, what's going on, man? Got 11 people already in the chat. So, the video for the what's in the box for that MK, I almost want to keep calling it the MKZ because that's a Lincoln. Because on the box it looks like it's a Z. So it's the MK2. So towards the end or the close to the end, obviously I announced the rally car challenge that is something that's with JORC and myself, RC Guy Garage. And it's basically using that phaser kit. It's only $135. I think it's well worth it because it gives you a platform to do multiple things with. And I realized something right away when I was doing the unboxing. The chassis looked smaller, and I even kind of referenced it in the video. I had said, I believe that they have a longer chassis, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know what the Mad Van was. Apparently, the Mad Van is actually the longer chassis. Now, that made me start thinking a couple of things, too, though. All this stuff is interchangeable. Now, having a shorter wheelbase chassis like that, the wonderment is, could Mad Van become even more mad? Shortening up that wheelbase a little bit would obviously allow Mad Van to be able to do possibly a couple more things. So, yeah, making use of that wheelie bar, not the wheelie bar that it comes with, but a true, real wheelied bar. So, UDRC, good morning to you, brother. How are you doing? Right, dude. Thank you for that, Chef. Chef, you have today off. That's right. Dude, I keep forgetting. You have Tuesdays and Thursdays off. Chuck G, what's happening, brother? Oh no, what's the matter, Jo? What do you mean? Oh no, Gold Goose Gaming, what's going on? Indeed, I do. You know, are you getting out there and ripping it today, or are you doing something normal, or are you gonna go hunting, or what are you gonna do? Anything good? I am. It's so odd because of obviously what we know Mad Van can do. Getting that kit. Granted, there's a couple of things. Obviously, if you're gonna switch it over to like a Mad Van, you gotta change the arms, you gotta change the axles. But I don't think it's really that much money. I'm gonna look into it just out of curiosity. But it's definitely the phaser thing here. The kit is definitely that shorter chassis. And like I said, I didn't know. I just when I had it in my hand, I was just kind of like, it just seems a little smaller. You know what I mean? But without having Mad Van, like right next to me, like I grabbed it and I pulled the top off, and I'm like, yeah, Mad Van definitely looks a little bit longer. So I think a shortened up Mad Van would actually look pretty cool because then the body of the van, I'm assuming, I'm going to try it right now. The body of the van would, I feel, more fit the vehicle, which, yeah, that's a pretty good find if that's the case. I'd be wicked excited about that. I don't know, guy. I have a measuring device on me right now. Like you're talking about center to center. I don't know, man. All I know is that this chassis right here. Oh my god, my back. This chassis right here. This chassis is definitely shorter. So this is that. What they say this was. Forget what it said it was. It's in the. It's on the back here, right? I read the whole thing, but yeah, I don't know. No, I guess it doesn't list it. It just lists the chassis width. Oh, wait a minute. Length 375 millimeters. Wheelbase 260 millimeters for this. I'd have to get the box to find out what Mad Van was, but you can look it up really easy online, obviously. But like I was saying, though, with that chassis, the body of the van, I feel, would aesthetically look better. I never like it when, and I understand the concept and why. I get it. Because with the wheels being forward like that, obviously it's allowing the truck to have more stability, blah, whatever. But, yeah, this thing's still dirty. But having that van actually fit the chassis better, fit the wheel well openings, I think that's a yeah. So, but I'm gonna take the Mad Van body and I'm gonna toss it on there and see what it looks like. Oh, Gold Goose Gaming, man. That CUDA. Ooh. Yeah. 260 is a shorty. Yeah. Well, I mean that's what that is. So, but that's that rally car challenge. So, anyways, if you're interested in watching or joining that rally car challenge, I gotta keep checking the thing here because I want to make sure that like the video gets loaded up and ready to rip. That way you guys could just jump out of here and go watch that instead. You don't need to be here. You don't need to be here for COVID and coffee. Actually, it's not COVID and coffee. It's COVID and water. COVID and ice water. Oh, it's right there. The video's there. I don't know if it's in good quality yet, though. Be quiet, you. Oh, actually, I think it is. I think the quality's there. No, it's not. Still only at 360. The processing takes way too long, man. I wish the processing would happen way faster. Hybrid just uploaded a video about the Radiolink RC6GS 2.4 gigahertz and dual antenna signal strength. That's a long title. Signal strength indicator with telemetry and gyro. Seemed like a pretty good thing. It's like 75 bucks, I think he said, on Amazon right now. Might have to check that out. Extra range? Telemetry? Well, I don't know about extra range. Mad Van only has a 13 millimeter difference in length. Right. Which actually would be pretty cool, though. It would more centerize that body into the, more centerize the wheel wells into the body, right? So that's why I've got the kit out, because I want to just pop the kit out real quick, take the van body off, and just place it over it just to see what it looks like. Chuck G, dude, thank you. Smash it. Mad Van specs. Wheelbase 273. Right. Gold Goose, thanks for putting that up there, man. But anyways, Rally Car Challenge. Join it. Do it. Be a part of it. I think it's something that I'm pretty pumped about, because I like the idea. I like the idea of, I've never done a rally car, and I think it would be pretty cool. JORC already, we already know what body I'm getting for mine. He was pretty slick on putting that link in there. I don't know. I still don't understand how he deduced that would be a body that I would like. Are you a stalker? It's crazy. Did I mention it in a live or something? Did I used to own 280Zs? I used to own two 280Zs. And I love those things. Those things were little straight six-cylinder rockets. They were fun. I used to do double J rollbacks all the time. It was awesome. I just pop it in reverse just for a quick little second. Just let the car kind of go backwards. Just slam it in first and just let that clutch rip. And the thing would always do to the right hand side. It would always drop back and double J it, and then just keep going. And it was awesome. And every once in a while, I could also dot the J. Lowercase J. Well, I could actually dot the I's, but whatever. I could dot the J, or I could dot the I's too. I could dot the I's. Second gear, little chirp. Yeah, it's only a 6-cylinder, but it's light. And what was cool, I think back in it was between that 76 and 78, I think, time frame. It was either Carcraft or Hot Rod Magazine actually put up the Corvette of the same time period up against the at the time it was Datsun 280Z. As a matter of fact, I still have the things, the nameplates. So yeah, 240Z, 260, 280, all the same thing, similar. Rally car. You still need to run your drag bug. Yeah, we got to get back into drag bug. It's just, there's so many things that happen, and because you guys know, if this was a dedicated channel with it, literally that's all I did with my entire life was just did RC stuff, then I could hammer all the RC stuff. But because you have to live life and work and do other stuff, you guys know, you can't. There's no way. If you did, you'd burn yourself out, And right now, stinking wearing a goddamn back brace right now. Oh, you also realize how fat you are when you put a back brace on and you sit down. It didn't go when I sat down, but you could definitely feel my fatness now. I gotta drop some pounds. Maybe we should be no more coffee. Maybe it should be like COVID and water from now on. I still gotta eat my meat though. I still gotta eat steak and all that good stuff. But maybe I should eat more salads. I love salads too. Maybe I should have less salad. Dude, when I have a salad, I usually have, you know how like when people will make a salad, you make it in like, sometimes you make it in a salad bowl, right? And then you'll like siphon off, little bowls of salad. And I literally, like my wife, they just give me the salad bowl and I'll just eat from that. I love salads. And then if you can like, grill up some chicken, just grill up some chicken on the grill. And I've been, chef, you'd be proud of me, man. I've been doing a lot of grilling lately, obviously because, the issues that my wife had. I like almost not every day, but pretty close. I've been grilling every day, and not charcoal, it's gas, because I can't believe I'm going to say gas is easy. Gas and nitro on the RC world, no, electric. But gas is easy on the grill. And I don't know, I've been enjoying it, man. I've been doing like these spices. I use a Mrs. Dash spice, and then I oregano everything, and I think that's the Italian in me. Um, my eggs have oregano in it. My chicken, my steak, anything, like literally anything. Like even if I make tuna fish, like tuna fish, I'll put oregano in that too. I just like it. It seems like a spice that that I guess grew up with because of my grandfather. Oregano. I oregano everything. But anyways, gotta send transmitter back. Hate sending stuff back. Why? RC Master, what are you sending back? Start again. That, and when you bend over and try to tie your boots, that's when you realize, dude, I haven't joined the under 200-pound club in years. And I got close last year. I think I got down to like 107. And then, what the hell? Like my metabolism like put the brakes on or something and just said, nah, we ain't doing that. You're going to stay fat. And it's just like, what the hell, man? I don't know. I need to just, you know what? Need to just get out there and rip it more. That's what you need to do. You need to distract yourself away from that. You need to have less iced teas. Less iced teas. More salad. Less coffee. Because my coffee's more of like a dessert anyway. I put not a lot of cream, but I put enough cream in it so I'm not tasting, bitter coffee. I get the coffee flavor, but yeah, I don't know. Guys, stop talking about all this food and diets and all this garbage. Just get into like what's the difference between Mad Band and bust open that MK kit. All right, you talk me into it. I'll never be under. Yes, you could, guy. You definitely could. I know I could too. And you just gotta do it, man. You're not 6'3" and all meat, it's just you can drop the pounds. It's just lazy, man. I know for me it's lazy. It's just not. Yeah, I don't have that. Oh, that is cool. Chef, don't get hungry. I don't want you to get hungry, Chef. That is pretty cool. Chef, put your bow down. Put your bow down, Chef. Those are not little foods for you. I know you're licking your lips and you're getting hungry right now. But that is not your dinner. See, Chef, I know you. I know you, guy. You're like, those are little dinners. Yeah, I can feather it. Yeah. What do they call those? Rock Cornish hens? Something like that? The little ones or something? I don't know. Anyways, so I got a video. It should be like ready like pretty much now. I'm gonna check it real quick. I'm also thinking about getting a haircut, trying something new. But I think Hybrid's video might be worth checking out for that that video he just put out, the radio link thing. So let's see. I think it might be ready. What I got to do? Oh, actually, you know what's funny? The thing that they put on there is not too bad. I just want to make sure that the whatever it is, the quality is like on par where it should be. Yeah, it is. So it's all set. So I'm gonna drop that video right now. If you guys are interested in checking it out, make sure it's got a good picture. Yeah, I could do that picture. Yeah, why not? Put myself in the picture. Select. I think we're good. So now I can switch it from private to public. And you guys can just dump out of here and go watch that video. Make sure you put a thumbs up, please, on this. Put a thumbs up on, the phaser video. If you're part of the Facebook group, I'm gonna put a thing on the group. I don't know if I should. Maybe I should put it as like a poll. Are you interested in joining the rally car challenge? That's between JORC and myself. I don't know how to word it. All right, you ready? All right, everybody, 24 people. Now I should get down to 0. You guys should all just dump out of here and go watch that video. Don't forget the thumbs up on your way out. All right, guys, we'll see you later. No. I don't know. It's a what's in the box, so it's not like it's enthralling. I tried to cut it and speed things up, and because I did get a little wordy, only because there was stuff to read on the box, so I read some of the stuff. So, but if you want to see what's in the box, like I said, don't forget to just let those ads play, okay? Gives me a couple pennies, I wouldn't mind. A couple thousand pennies, I wouldn't mind that either. A couple million pennies would be cool. Sideways Sunday, or Sideways till Sunday. Good morning to you. How are you? EBC, what's going on, guy? Looks like we got a couple of new people here. Talkers. Those things are talkers, not turkeys. They're talkers. Little talkers running around. They book it too. GRC, what's going on, guy? Just be in the background lurking, right? Dude, hey, you know what? You'll find out, right? Okay, GRC, you'll find out we're just a bunch of cool guys that just hang out and have a commonality about certain things. We don't always talk about. My channel isn't just about RC. Granted, the channel was steered towards that, but my channel's literally about whatever. I mean, we'll talk about cars, we'll talk about trucks, we'll talk about boats, the real stuff. We'll talk about food. We'll talk about, joining the under 200 pound club. We'll talk about joining the over 100 mile per hour club for RCs. We'll talk about, whatever. So don't be afraid to jump in and say, hey, what's up? And, You know, like I said, you'll find that we're just, you know, a bunch of just cool guys that just hang out, and every once in a while we have a couple of cool girls in here too. I haven't seen Anna in a while. I'm gonna have to check in with Anna just to see what's going on with her, because she uh, she was part of the group, and you know, this whole coronavirus and all that stuff kind of, I think, kind of messed her up a little bit, affected her a little bit. So, but anyways, right, right, right. People looking at you, wondering why you're laughing. Strip gear, what's going on, guy? You low creeping in the background, right? Right. Yeah, it's just easy sometimes, but don't be afraid to just, you know, let people know that you're still there. Just go, hey, what's going on, guys? You know, just let you know I'm here. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. The thumbs ups are big because obviously for the channel, it just lets, you know, we talk about this all the time. Just lets YouTube know that it's a channel that is worth like them throwing some ads on. I guess that's how it works. I don't know, man. It's definitely this YouTube thing. See, I'm a guy that works with my hands, right? So doing this YouTube thing is foreign, but it's becoming less foreign. It's becoming something I never even thought of in my wildest dreams, like that I would do YouTube. Do you know what I mean? Like if you would asked me, like, and I hate saying this, if you would have asked me like 5 years ago, because I think I started my channel like 4 years ago. If you would have asked me 5 years, the little turkeys are the little talkers are making it across the street right now. Oh, there's actually a couple females. There must be it must be a couple groups of babies. Chef, stop licking your lips. Oh, it definitely is, because there's smaller ones. There's way smaller ones now. Because obviously, you know, they're born at different times. They're not all born at the same time. Where was I? Oh, talking about YouTube. If you would have asked me about YouTube like 5 years ago, you know, I knew about YouTube, obviously. But I was just like, I don't have time for that. I don't have time to waste just, you know, watching YouTube videos or whatever. And then somehow I slowly got into, there's one limping. Oh, no. It's a little baby one limping. That sucks. Well, that stinks. I watch my mouth here. Poor little thing. Maybe it stubbed a toe. Yeah, if you would ask me 5 years ago about YouTube, I had a totally different viewpoint about YouTube, but it was because I don't know, I didn't realize how fun it could be. And it can be stinking annoying, man. You gotta field some pretty crappy comments sometimes. I try to always positively spin every comment that comes in. Anything that could be deemed as like a crappy, abrasive comment, I always try my best to, you know, spin it around and, you know, just, I don't know. The smile is way better than being pissed off or, you know, mad or whatever, you know. But you get the people out there that like to push buttons. You know who you are, you lurkers. I don't know. Darren Morris, good morning. What's happening with you, man? Chuck G, you work from home, and while you're working on the computer, have you in the background, and I just listen and learn. You guys, dude, Chuck G, that is so awesome, man. I definitely appreciate that. You know, what's funny is I do the same thing. Did you see those guys that were in the boat? They flipped going 102. No. 102 flipping in a boat? That couldn't have felt good. Yes, sorry, sideways, yes, the van is brushed. The van is brushed, but, man, It moves, man. It's pretty good. The price that you pay for that, this thing is pretty resilient. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna bust open this box here just so you guys can see what's going on. Oh, my back is killing me. Raw. All right, how can I do this? The white balance is gonna kill it. So, and I don't think I can adjust white balance off the cuff. Maybe if I keep it like that, maybe the white balance will be all right. I'll try to keep it in frame. I gotta fix this table. This table's junk now. All right. So this is that MK phaser kit. I gotta catch up with my stream here. So this is that MK phaser kit here. Right there, from Kyosho. I point blank bought this because of this. Because of Mad Van. Because of what Mad Van does, this thing right here. Because of the abuse that this thing took, prompted me to buy this because, number one, granted, I didn't know this was the shorter chassis, but it actually doesn't matter. The shorter chassis is actually something that I feel like I'm more interested in concerning a couple things that we want to do. But this is part of what's called the Rally Car Challenge on RC Guy Garage, and it's $135. It gives you basically what you see here, less the electronics. So obviously you need to get your own electronics. You'll need to get your own body. It does come with these tires right here and wheels. And this is what they call, it's an 80% kit that's 40% assembled. So when you get it, yeah, I'll just show you. Obviously, it gives you instructions, gives you all your parts. It gives you even like fake discs, rotors with little red calipers, which is kind of neat just for that, I guess, visual pop or appeal or whatever. I guess looking through the wheels, you'll see the red caliper and you'll see the chrome. I thought these were actually aluminum because when I felt the weight of it, it felt like, I was like, oh, wow, they actually gave you aluminum, but it's all plastic. But I'm sure they actually have, like, you know, metal stuff that if you wanted to go metal, you could probably switch over to metal. There's obviously other upgrades, but this kit came with upgrades already. So, like, it came with these right here, which are for the front. These are those, like, ultra turnable, like, CV joint things that, in my opinion, I think it's for drifting. So you can turn this into a drifting car. You can turn it into, what we're doing is the rally car. Obviously, you can convert it into a Mad Van. Definitely, it would be a shortened Mad Van, but I'm kind of actually liking the idea of a shortened Mad Van. Inside this box, inside this bag, just more parts. I think this was like that transponder thing, along with a servo tray, I think. These tires, it didn't come with these tires, but these are the rally style tires that for the challenge, these are what I'm saying that it's one of the rules. You have to have a tread that is like this. That way you can be, I guess, consistent. Like, so that you don't have an unfair advantage over anybody else that's doing the challenge. These are Habao takeoffs. The Habao tires are actually pretty good. So if you're looking for a set of tires, just hit up Habao Racing or Habao USA. Now, this is probably what I'm going to run for my rally car. This is a crawler wheel. It already has its own discs in it, but it's a crawler wheel with these tires stretched onto the crawler wheel. Now, that's also where I got my thumb and finger damage, so these things are really nice wheels. CNC machined, the whole everything, but these surfaces are razor sharp, so you got to be careful. I didn't realize how sharp those things were until it took fingers off. But this is definitely a cool wheel. You might even be able to go with this exact tire and wheel combination from Hibao. I might put links and stuff like that. That way you can just, get similar stuff. Comes with your own pinion. Comes with your, I know I called this something else. I forget what I called it, but it basically gives you a way to clock your motor for the gears. So this obviously installs in a certain direction, and you clock it on your motor for whatever size pinion you have. And I'm pretty confident that there's probably some kind of writing on this little adapter piece, which is probably open. I didn't even open this up on the live, not the live, on the video, but I called it something else. I think yeah. So so it's obviously labeled A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I on this. So obviously you're clocking this per whatever the whatever pinion you have is on there. That way it just drops into place. Comes with a couple gaskets for that. Front bumper and body posts with a bunch of pins. They give you a ton of pins in this thing. Looks like they give you enough pins for like 3 bodies. These are the hubs for the rear, which gives you a nice beefy like dog bones for the rear. Hubs, front and rear, are interchangeable. Shielded bearings, which it's all you need. You don't need, the rubber sealed unless you wanted to get it, unless you want to get ceramic bearings. Ceramic bearing might be a good idea if you're going to drift. Front end parts, same thing. Hubs are the same except for the steering knuckle portion. Same thing, bearings, shielded. And this bag right here gives you your shocks. And this bag right here gives you, I think, like an optional body mounting kind of thing. And these are the tires and wheels that come stock in the kit. So it comes stock with like a, like a performance kind of tire. These things are very like supple. They're extremely like man, they seem extremely grippy. Yeah, these are probably awesome smoke show wheels. But I don't know if you'd want to burn these up because I have no idea how much these things cost. So it might be a good idea to check this out and see how much these things cost. And here's your 15-spoke wheel. Just whatever. Toss it on real quick just to show you what it looks like. I didn't even do any of this in the video. Oops. Obviously, you got to glue your own stuff. But there you go. That's actually a pretty cool looking. That's actually a pretty cool looking setup like that. That's not too bad, huh? I think it's in frame. It's in frame, but you can't see it because the lighting is terrible. If I block the light, that looks better, I guess. So there's that, and then obviously here's the chassis. Just probably a fiberglass reinforced chassis is what I'm guessing it is. I wouldn't think that this was just straight plastic. This has got to be like some kind of reinforced chassis. Kind of has like that, when you scrape your fingernail across it, it has that sound like it's a reinforced chassis, reinforced plastic. But I do like the idea of this. Not sure if this is a... I don't think this is a slipper. You know what? How about this? How about if I take that apart right now, just to see if it's a slipper or not? It might be something interesting to find out here. 2mm, I think. 2mm, or is it something different? There's holes right there. What are these holes for? Nothing? Oh, it just must be alignment. Two screws right there. At least I think they're screws. Maybe not. Oh, it's not. Wow. Oh, it's a spool. All right, so it's a spool and I didn't lose any screws. That's kind of, that's different. But check that out. So it's a spool. Right there. Nice little spool. So that's a pretty cool thing right there. Gives me some ideas. That means you can make this into a drag car. I know, J.O., you didn't want to hear it, but there you go. This could be a drag car. With that spool right there, abso-stinking-lutely. Well, actually, you know, I wonder. Could it be? What I want to check is, yeah, it definitely could be. Oh, that's pretty cool. So this could also be a drag car, too. Whoa! Check that out. Wow, this thing just comes apart. Ah, there we go. We're getting a good look here. Oh, no, I'm losing pins. So obviously there's no grease in here. Lost the pin for that. Now it's a free spinner. Oh, no. Today on RC Guy Garage, we take apart a phaser and mangle it. Nice aluminum drive shaft. Give you the red for the pop. Ah. We'll get it. We'll get it. So yeah, you're definitely going to want to throw some fluid in there. Definitely feels like there's some fluid in there. It also feels a little, yeah, I don't know. I'll run it. I'll run it just the way it is. Boy, isn't that funny, huh? How those pins are installed on there. How about you take these apart? This way. All right. I do like this thing, man. This thing is pretty cool. Everything is coming apart easy, only because obviously it's that 40% complete. There's screws and stuff that you still need to install to keep this thing together. It's just they made it so that you can apparently take it apart with ease. Remember, I wouldn't recommend using a driver on this thing unless you had like an ultra like sensitive clutch. on your driver. I just do something like this by hand. I wouldn't even waste my time. I'd suffer the carpal tunnel instead. I think it'd be worth it. Single battery strap on this thing. Obviously the servo stuff, the saver and all that junk is in there already. It is an adjustable servo saver too. So there is actually a nut on there with a spring. So it's an adjustable servo saver. That's kind of cool. The arms are nice and flexible. It actually does have metal little hinge pin retainer plate on the back of here. Same thing on the front. I don't know, man. I'm pretty excited for this kit. I am gonna do I definitely am gonna do a poll because I wanna know who's gonna join the challenge. I think it would be a worthwhile challenge because, like I said, $130. You get yourself, a nice chassis with some nice tires and wheels, good parts, and if you have to, rob your electronics off of one of the other vehicles to get this thing ripping, just to try something different, I know, Chef, it's not nitro. I'm sure you could figure it out, though. You're still licking your lips from those little Torques, aren't you? So, that's it. Chassis shorter than the Mad Van. But you can see it's basically the same exact thing. Here's the Mad Van. What I really like about this Mad Van is its ability to take a beating. It really took a nice beating from me. I was very surprised. I had way more fun with this thing than I thought I was gonna. So, there's the setup. You can see it's the same exact thing, except for the fact that this chassis is longer. Now, what I was saying is that everything is interchangeable. So, everything that's on this, if you wanted a shorter Mad Van, you could make a shorter Mad Van. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I was supposed to put the van body on the chassis. Obviously, without the wheels on it, you just have to, imagine. But you can figure it out. So, van body. Look at that. It's not perfect, but it's definitely close, right? The arms actually on the Mad Van, they're kicked back. I think they're kicked back. So I'm overlaying chassis for chassis. You can definitely see that this is a shorter platform. The gearbox, everything is the same. The brace is the same. I wonder if those arms are... Yeah, everything is interchangeable. Like, literally. You could literally take all this stuff off that's Mad Van and put it on this. And have a shorter wheelbase Mad Van. Which makes sense for my project. That kind of makes sense. So who knows? Maybe this is a donor. Maybe I'll have to get another kit. But I really like Mad Van. Mad Van definitely surprised me. And there's upgrades for this too as well. If you want to just upgrade just the Mad Van itself, there's upgrades for that. Kurt's RC, what? You were looking at a Mad Van or a Phaser? Or something else? I'm not paying attention to the chat. I'm just seeing stuff now. Also, if anybody, is talking to me, I'm not ignoring you. Just do me a favor. If you could, just put that thing, the at RC Guy Garage. That way I know that somebody's like asking a question of me. That way I'm not being like ignorant. The only thing I don't like is these clips are so tiny. Phase of the kit like I got, yeah. It's not much money though, man. It's 135 bucks. It shouldn't, I mean, I shouldn't talk. I shouldn't talk. I don't know everybody's financial situation, but it's. I'll say it's short money. I think for what you're getting, it's short money. Everyone is out of stock of the Mad Van. Yeah, because the Mad Van's insane. I love the Mad Van. This thing is such a blast. A-Main has them in stock right now. If they do, go buy it. Don't even question, just go get it. Riff Raff, I will. What's later though? After I end the live, you want me to give you a call? I'll give you a call after the live if you want. Asterian, what's going on, guy? Kurtz, that's awesome though that you checked that out. A-Main has them in stock. You know what? You could just search Google. Kyosho Mad Van.
Here it is.
That's not what I said. Kyosho Mad Van.
Here is some information about Kyosho KYO34412T1 Phaser MK.
So A-Main even has a coupon. Mad Van, is it in stock? It says it's back order. Out of stock online. Did you say A-Main? Stores. A-Main. What's this? Active Power. What the heck is that? Mad Van. Add to cart. Whatever this place is, it's not saying that they're out of stock. Proceed to check out. It's not saying it's out of stock. I have no idea what that company is, though, either. Could be fake. King Cobra, I think, is out of stock. eBay. Looks like somebody has it on eBay for $229. Let's see. Shopping. Mad Van. Get the Mad Crusher. Vortex Hobbies. Sells a body. I want a clear body. I want to be able to do my own Mad Van. Or should I say drag van? Yeah, I don't know. That's the crappy part, man. So many things are just coming out of stock. And about the Kyosho Phaser MK2 kit.
Here is some information about Kyosho 34461 Phaser MK.
Oh, looks like they're back order too. You got to be kidding me. I got mine right from Kyosho. I think you got to order Kyosho USA. Kyosho, USA. Free candy decals? Dude, that would be awesome. Kyosho, America, right there. The only thing is these things are not set up for... See what's new for Kyosho. Mad Van, I'm assuming, should be like right here, right? New products for Kyosho. Not even calling Mad Van new anymore. There it is. Kyosho Mad Van. Ah, put me on a waiting list. You kidding me? All right, what about the what about that phaser kit right there? Is that on back order too? Come on, what do you mean put me on a waiting list? All right, never mind. Rally car challenge is over. Come on, you got to be kidding me. Well, might have to extend the rally car challenge if this is the case. That's dumb. Crap. Well, find it in store, I guess. Everything is out of stock, Mike Chernak. Right. Phaser kits will be back in stock at all retailers later this month. They are out of stock on Kyosho USA. I tried, right? Ah, it stinks, man. Kaiju is out of stock, right? Oh my God, everything's getting destroyed. Come on, people. Stop having stuff out of stock, will you? Stop making stuff. Stop being lazy. Stop having issues with your... Yeah, put the Mad Van like that. Bring that in. Mad Van. Mad Van / drag van. Mad Van, drag van. When will be the next StreamYard stream? I have no idea, guy. It'll have to be most likely a nighttime one. I'll have to get a couple of people together. When I do the StreamYard and nobody jumps on stream, it's pointless. You know, if somebody, just jumps on the stream and doesn't talk, makes it kind of, doesn't make it very interesting. Customs is delaying everything. Right. Why? Why is customs delayed? Why? Because they gotta like disinfect everything? Why is like everything, so messed up like that? That's not cool. Wait, gotta do the trigger. Trigger. gotta get the trigger in the shot. Hey, don't call you out like that. Ah, dude. I mean, you know what was awesome? What I think was awesome was you put your not put your guard down. Is that what it's called? Because you revealed yourself on the channel. I that was actually pretty cool, man. That was a banner moment. That was pretty cool. All right, Kurt, we'll see you later, man. No Max S at A main. Damn stores. Damn empty. Oh no, Maxes. I think that's what you meant. You know what's crazy is my hobby shop, my local hobby store. They still have like not everything, but stock-wise, he's still doing pretty damn good. He got like 11 X Maxes. He got his one store got more X Maxes than all of Canada. What the heck? That was awesome. That's Reckless Hobbies in Wareham. If you want to buy something, I think he'll ship it out. Obviously, you'll pay. That's the crappy part. You'll have to pay to have it shipped, but at least you can get it. Right, Frank Slugger. Right. You got the cash and everything's sold out. Lorm Cronish, what's going on, guy? Didn't even notice you were here. Yeah. J.O., you like the Mad Crusher? Darren Morris, you saw what on a shelf yesterday? I'm just getting back into the chat. Excuse me. Darren Morris, what did you see on the shelf? A Mad Van or a phaser kit? Just realized that I wasn't subbed. All right. Nice. That's awesome, Riff. Shade Tree, why are you bummed out, man? Oh, dude, it's wicked nice out. It's wicked nice out. Not a good day to go fly in that little plane, but it's a beautiful day. Temperature right now, a Mad Van, and you didn't get it? Dude, you could buy it and resell it. How's that? Buy it and resell it. You'll be able to sell it. Put the Mad Van in your own stock room if you don't want it for yourself. Excuse me. Why am I yawning? You have 4? J.O., you have 4? Holy smokes. $45 up where you are? Yeah, our weather right now is 72. That's not too bad right there. 72 degrees. That's nice. That's a comfortable. That's a very comfortable working weather. The humidity is down. The wind is helping. I think there's like a very slight touch of humidity in the air, just a little bit, but with the wind blowing, I think it's helping. the relaxing wind chimes, right? Right. I've actually bought a couple of these wind chimes for my wife for one of our anniversaries. Yeah. The two wind chimes at the ends of the thing, they have a different kind of they have a different type of tone. They sound nice. Eric Vale, good morning. What's going on with you, guy? Jo, so let me ask you, should I consider getting one of those Mad Crushers then? Or, because what I don't want to do is I don't want to end up with another Redcat ground pounder, meaning I already got one Redcat ground pounder that is sensitive. So I'm working with that car. As a matter of fact, just to let you in on a secret for the channel, I am actually building aluminum braces out of aluminum C-channel for my front and rear axles of that ground pounder from Redcat. It's just going to assist in taking some of that weakness out of the actual housings. Mad Crusher is junk? Is that what you're saying? 81 in oh, yeah, humid, forget that. 96. Yeah, no thank you. You can keep that. Eric Vale, you're tuning your drag car? Nice. Okay, so the Mad Crusher is good then? Another 50 on top of 100 you already gave Traxxas. Dude, Traxxas loves taking your money. And they are so... Traxxas is such a finely tuned, oiled machine to take people's money. They know exactly what they're doing. They will give you an RTR. Let's put it this way. This is the way I think they do it. I think they come up with the upgrades first. Then they come out with the vehicle, and then they go, what can we do with this so that people have to buy the upgrades? I guarantee that's literally what they're all doing. They come up with the upgrades first, and then they like build a vehicle around it and go, all right, now how can we maximize profit? We'll charge them 120 bucks for axles. We'll charge them then for the hubs, but not only are they going to have to buy the hubs, they're going to have to buy the hexes, and they're going to have to buy the hex nuts. They are a finely tuned, oiled money-making machine. They point blank know what they're doing. They're like Apple. Is that a trigger for some people? They make more money off, right, one Harley, exactly. Exactly. They make more money off of upgrades than they do anything else. Right. If you do that. Oh, actually, Shade Tree. There's been a couple of things that I've seen online which totally make sense. There's uh, one guy I think filled his axles with epoxy. Another guy did some type of glue and then shoved wooden dowels in it to make those pieces that are twisting stronger. And that sounds like a great idea. I think people should try that. If anything, what I would rather do is epoxy. The epoxy definitely sounds like the way to go. The only thing is that it's maybe the weight, but if it's holding inside those axles and not allowing it to slip, that sounds like a great idea. Right, there you go. Right, Riff. They design them maxed out and then put the bare minimum parts on it. Right. Right. They're smart, though. They really are. And what's crazy is I hate saying this. I hate saying this because if these manufacturers are watching, they already know this. They already know, like right now, this coronavirus caused people, like, you know, in the hobby industry or the hobby world, the consumers, to be what's called chomping at the bit. Meaning, you're like reaching and grabbing for whatever you can get right now. And they know it too. They point blank know it. And you got to wonder if it's a reset for so many different companies. A little bit of a reset to get people to like, you know what I mean? Come on. I bought a phaser kit. Me. I bought a phaser kit. I got the Mad Van because the Mad Van just looked cool. I got it because it's a van. I didn't realize how resilient that was. And because of how resilient the Mad Van was, then in turn made me buy a phaser. So, yeah. I think making a shortened wheelbase Mad Van would be a pretty good idea. I really do. You can do it so easy. Just buy. All you're doing is you're buying the axles, arms, shock towers, and shocks. That can't be that much money, right? Obviously, not. Well, actually, no. No, if you've already got the Mad Van, you can already make a shortened wheelbase. You know what? How about this? I want to make a phone call. Actually, it's Monday. No, it's Tuesday. Good morning. How are you? Pretty good. Would you happen to have or know if you have any Kyosho Phaser MK2s in stock? You know the kits? The Phaser MK2 kits from Kyosho? It's just a kit. It's basically a chassis that you got to put together. You got to add your own electronics and a body. Okay. Well, let me know. Let me know if you're able to get any in stock. All right. Right. Okay. I'm doing a rally car challenge for the channel right now, and I've got actually another idea that I just came up with. So they're out of stock everywhere online. So that's why I'm saying, right. So that's what I was thinking. So I didn't know. Maybe you sometimes have secrets in the stock room. So this is reckless hobbies we're talking about here. So all right, Sean. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye. So that's what's cool. So that was reckless hobbies. He's gonna do some searching because he has been able. Come on, 11 X Maxes. He was able to get 11 X Maxes. Are you kidding me? So yeah, he's got some connections. When he puts his mind to it, he can usually get stuff that other shops somehow can't seem to get. So so we'll see. We'll see what he can do. Maybe he can pull another rabbit out of his hat. But Reckless Hobbies in Wareham, go check him out. If you're local, obviously. I think they're still doing the online, I think Corona thing. I'm not positive, but you can always give them a call and see what they got in stock. And if you're not local and they don't have what you need, or your local areas don't have what you need, you can always give them a call and see what's up. The only thing, like I said, the only thing is shipping. That's the only downside. So, but to get back on Jo, if you're even still here. Someone said no more. I think I'm lost here. That's exactly what you thought, Chuck G? That's actually, are you Chuck G? Or are you just GRC? I know I just called you Chuck G, but there's another guy called Chuck GRC. Excuse me. No, just GRC? All right. Wasn't sure. Cracked. What's going on, guy? Oops. Sticking bugs, man, flying right in my mouth. Earl, good morning. We're waiting for you. Super Drake, what's going on, guy? Conference calls? Yeah. Tell him you got something more important to do. I gotta get off of this conference call. I got a COVID and coffee that I got a conference call with. Oh, if you guys haven't checked out Earl's latest video on his blue Limitless. Yeah, he came across some issues, which is a good thing because I think that's what's waking me up to why I guess Castle is potentially the way to go. Just go watch his videos. You'll see. He's doing like a bunch of speed stuff right now. So if you're into speed, go check it out. Hey Earl, doing those holly bushes was 100% the wrong thing to do. They look great, but I still gotta finish too. I had to stop, man. I am cranked right now, bad. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. Man, if you're younger, heed my words. If you're younger, do not think that you are superhuman and you can just do anything. You'll pay for it later. I used to think I was Superman or whatever the heck I was. I think I'm paying for that now. Paying for being dumb and abusing my body the way I used to. Thinking I could just jump off second story houses and jump from trees and just do stupid things, man. You'll pay for it later. Heed my words. You know, coming from the old guy. Yeah, that definitely did sound like a tire, but you kind of already knew what it was. You knew it was one of two things, but it definitely did sound like a tire. That was what I first thought I was hearing. But as soon as you said the drive shaft, I thought about that and I was like, yeah. I was like, that has that sound too. Not that I know, but just, you know, sounded like. But yeah, I thought tire like right away. I was just like, oh God, here we go. He's gonna wreck. You're only realizing now you're getting older? Yeah. Yeah, pretty much, man. Stinks. It stinks so bad. Stupid. Stupid age, man. It's dumb. Hate it. Need to put a stop to that. That's why I'm saying I need to join the under 200 pound club, because that probably would help. Right, go check out Earl Moorhead's channel. Right, trimming trees. Right. I think it's the way that I had to move, because when you do a holly bush, the way I shape holly bushes, I round them and I give them a nice taper down on the bottom. So everything about it was moving and twisting like the wrong ways. Like the way I trim stuff is to get that nice like round, look. And right now you can see it. You can see it's not finished, but I had to stop. So I probably should try to finish that today. I should have finished it the other day. I didn't realize things would tighten up that bad. I actually have a stinking brace on right now. God damn it. I hate that stuff. I hate glasses. I hate knee braces. I hate back braces. I hate everything. I hate everything. All this stuff is just garbage. Man. What the heck? What's going on here? I need to put on a different hat. Maybe if I switch my hairstyle to a mullet, maybe it would make me feel better. I've actually been thinking about going mullet. It's the 2021 look, or whatever you want to call it. Go full mullet. Oh, it's that Cletus McFarland's got a mullet right now. Actually, looks pretty good on him. He's definitely a mullet wearer. Definitely. Also, what's his name there? That guy that I watched for a little while until he just went crazy political. What the heck was his name? It's Earl's brother. It's Earl's twin. What the heck is that guy's name? Hamish Patterson. He did like his channel exploded because he gave himself like a bowl cut. He would like give himself haircuts and he would film it. And his channel literally exploded because of that. And then he just like he went off the deep end with the political stuff. He went nuts. I actually like I don't normally unsubscribe from people. Like normally I'll just turn off like the notifications if it gets to be too much. And then that way, you know, you're still subscribed and you still get, you know, stuff. But I actually ended up unsubscribing, which was weird. And I don't do that. I don't unsubscribe from anybody. Because it doesn't cost you anything. You could turn off your notifications. You know? I don't know. He just went way too nuts. He was a funny guy though. Wicked funny guy. But all this political garbage just took it to a different level. You know, it's funny, we've realized our neighbors, they have a young son. He's got to be like in that, I think like, maybe like 5 or 4 age, I think. And he actually just woke up now. But I think what the mom has realized, what puts him out, is she takes a walk on the street, and I think the motion from walking puts him asleep. Pretty smart. And it's a wicked nice day out to do it, too. Crispies is here. What's going on, Crispies? Mets! What's going on, guy? Bring the Chevy guy back? Mets, what'd you think about that? Was that funny? Dude, that was way harder. Like, I had the concept in my head to do that, you know, try to be funny in that video. It was way harder than I thought. Like, because, yeah, I had to, like, keep changing hats, keep changing locations. I realized that I turned too much, like, it didn't make sense that I was too turned on a... I definitely need practice with it, but I just tried to be funny, you know? Some people get bent out of shape and they're like, oh, just get to the point. It's like, you know what? Just unsubscribe and go watch somebody else. My channel always is going to be me. I'm always, nothing is going to stop my channel from being me. I don't care who you are. I love it. I love it. Nice, Mets. Kicking your feet up, taking your COVID and coffee break. Nice guy. I just got the notification right now. That's awesome. That is awesome. Oh, did you see Hybrid just put out a new video about the Radio Link radio? Looks like it's a pretty... Well, I'd have to watch the whole video. I didn't get a chance to watch the whole video because this COVID and coffee was starting. But Hybrid just put out a video about a Radio Link radio, which seems pretty good. $75 for the radio. It's a dual antenna. Does telemetry, I guess. I don't know how deep it goes into it, but seemed like it was pretty good. Also, so I wanna say something right now. So I had JTRC, right? In his early videos, when I had seen some of his early stuff, he wasn't like I didn't see him as that like type of person that I am, like thrasher, like a thrasher basher. Uh, he was more of an informationalist, at least what I thought was what he did. But recently I've watched a few of his videos, man, and did I watch the wrong JT like RC videos? Because that Creighton, that EXP, he was smashing that thing. Like, I mean, like JT, dude, if you see this, good job, man. What a thrasher. Like, holy crap. I was I was surprised. I didn't think he was like that. I thought he was more of like what he did, you know, he was doing the parking lot run thing there and doing a couple donuts and stuff like that. And when he took it out to that BMX track or whatever that thing was that he took that Creighton to, and he was really, I mean, when he did the dirt mound or whatever it was, the dirt mound jump, and it crashed into that parking curb thing, I was like, oh, that even made me cringe. I was like, dude, you're actually really trying to break it, aren't you? But yeah, no, JT is definitely yeah, I'm liking his channel more and more now that I've like realized that he's pretty much bashing stuff now. That is pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. I like what he's doing. JT is restricted to city terrain, but when he goes to the skate park, right, Shade Tree. I didn't realize that he did that. Like I was saying, some of the earlier stuff that I saw from JT, it was more of an informative video about the product. That's where I think I saw his channel back then. Well, it must have been when his channel was new, I guess. Darren Morris retracted a message. What did you say, man? So, wait a minute. So what are you saying, James? You've got one of those Dumbo transmitters. Radio link makes the receiver. Great. What do you mean? Do you mean a Dumbo transmitter? Dumbo. So is Dumbo Radio Link? Mike Jernak, you would love to have what, JT's collection? Right, Frank Slugger. So you get the same idea that he's normally a more conservative driver. Right, but that Creighton though? Yeah. Yeah, JT, man. If you watch this video, if you see this, good job, brother. James George, that's very interesting, man. Gucci Skunk, compatible? JT goes to parks and bashes all the time. Riff Raff, I didn't know. Like I said, JT was always to me that just more informationalist. You know, telling you about the kit and doing, you know, some soft hits. I didn't realize that he actually went out there and murdered. Well, should get careful. You gotta be careful with your wording. I didn't realize he would actually go out there and rough some stuff up. What if I say it that way? Rough it up. Right. Duper Dash, right. Duper Dash and the RC dude, right. Right, Shade Tree. Absolutely. You're leaving somebody out of the equation, though, guy. Just because I didn't get the pre-release. What's up? You didn't put me in that class? JT normally hates to scratch his RC cars. What I normally see. Yeah, Earl, he wasn't afraid to scratch the Creighton up. You know how they use that term, send it? He sent it. Like, he sent it with, there's phrases that people use. You know, no, can I say that? No F's given? Yeah. Yeah, he sent it. I definitely, yeah. When he did his parking lot bash or run, I call it a run, his donuts and stuff, that was more along the lines of what I remember JT doing. And then right next to, I think JT was a Duper Dash, and I ended up switching over to that because I just wanted to see somebody just get out there and rip it. And then all of a sudden, JT came out with like another video like an hour later or something like that that actually had him sending the Creighton. So he did. He point blank sent it. He broke his servo or messed it up. So he actually did it. Right, Earl, definitely go check it out. I think you'll be surprised that he was not afraid to scratch this one up. Why don't you watch me, Frank? You only watch Earl and RC Geiger. Dude, hey Frank, I appreciate that. To put me in a level of watchability, that's to me that's actually cool because even when I was editing my own video for this phaser kit, I even bored myself. So like when I edited it, that's why I speeded it up because I was just like, wow, this is really boring. You know what I mean? I didn't want to like bore people. But I know you can speed videos up and you can like, skip around and do whatever. But like I always say, don't forget to, watch every once in a while, let an ad play through. You're not missing nothing. If you let's put it this way. Put the thing on your computer on a big screen or whatever, and when an ad pops up, that's your time to go get yourself some popcorn, go maybe get yourself make a sandwich, grab a coffee or grab an iced tea, while the ad's playing, let it play out, give me a couple pennies. I laugh about it. Every once in a while, there's actually pretty good ads on my channel, which I like. I don't know how even the ads are tailored. Are the ads tailored to the individual? Because the ads that I see, most of the ads I see actually on what I see on my end actually look pretty good. Yeah, but RC Master, you're at that 100 threshold right now. You'll see it do that. And then all of a sudden one day it's going to be like 103. And then it'll go down to 101. And then the next day it'll be like 107. You know what I mean? But RC Master, even you said you got to get content. You're anti-Boston Bruins anyway? Go Red Wings. There you go, guy. Right. See you next Tuesday. What's going on, guy? How are you? Keith Circe. Am I saying that right? Hopefully I didn't just destroy your last name. Mike Jernak. Dude, Mike Jernak, thank you for that. You know what, man? I know 70's no big deal to people that actually do speed, but dude, I appreciate that. I'm actually going to put that to Rally Cash, if you don't mind. I definitely appreciate that. I joined I haven't joined the over 70 miles per hour club. But just getting to that 70, it was pretty cool. It definitely was cool. Yeah. It makes you want more. You know what I mean? It makes you want more. It makes me want to get that 44 tooth spur, because there is a 44 tooth spur. There's a spool. Makes me want to get the spool. It rips it. And I also know my street, my road, I'm done. 70 miles per hour, that I am happy with that on my own street, because I think if I tried to go for another run, it would probably crash, because in order to, and I know it's got a little bit more than 70 in it, there's just, like Earl made the comment, my road going 70 is like trying to drive, you know, it's trying to drive on a sidewalk, going fast. It just, there's nothing good about it. So I am now done speed ripping on my own street. That 70 miles per hour, that was way too, what do they call it, way too hairy. It was way too just, yeah. But I'm glad I got it though. But that's where it stops, because I think anything, the speed limit on my own street is 15. You know what I mean? And I had a car going 70. That's not scale 70. That's 71 to 1 miles per hour. Like, that was fast. For me. Like I'm saying, that was fast. Even just thinking about it's getting me all hopped up again. Makes me want to like get out there and rip it. You know what I mean? It was a blast. Literally a blast. And it only makes you want to go faster too. But that also made me wonder how fast my MT2 goes on dirt, because that place that I take it, that has got one heck of a long, just gravelly, mildly, what they call them, whoop-de-doo kind of area. And that MT2 was humming so fast on that dirt that when it would fly by me, you'd get like the aftermath of the wind. Not really, but the cameras would see it and feel it. All the gravel that's like being sucked into the vortex behind the vehicle, like would spray and hit the cameras as it went by. That was cool. Because, I mean, that car was also probably a good, I want to say probably about 10 feet away when I was doing the runs. And for the car to be 10 feet away, and for that vortex behind the car to be pulling gravel and spitting rocks at the cameras as it's driving by. It wasn't like I took like a handful of gravel, like threw it at the cameras for effect. It was real. 70 leads to speed runs build. It's addictive for sure. Hard to explain. Right. Nearly 5 times what? 3 times over 3 times over speed. Right. Makes you want to do more. Right. Dude, I actually pronounced your name correct. Now, see, that's a moment right there. That's a banner moment for me. I usually murder people's names by accident. Yeah, I missed my comment about bar sandstones. What did I miss? Riff, what'd you say? Riff, where'd you go? Bars and Tones launched a truck over 126 feet. It was awesome, and he landed it too, even did a backflip. Wow. What kind of car, though? What did he launch? What truck did he launch? Cracked. You hit 70 on your Mad Max build. Way too fast for that setup, but yeah, right. I'm messing up your name? Why, is it called Sluga? And not Slugger? Well, yeah, Slugger would be 2 G's, right? Like you're a slugger? So your last name is Sluga then, right? Sluga. Well, actually, Frank Slugger sounds good, because that means you're like Frank the Slugger. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being called Frank the Slugger. That's actually what you... Yeah, it's Frank the Slugger. You don't want to get into a fight with Frank, man. He's Frank the Slugger. Sluga, right. Sluga. Try my name. Oh, no. Gary Oh, crap. That's a tough one. Crap, I can't even start it. Lua. I'll be here for like 10 minutes trying to figure out that name. Lauatolo? Lauatolo? Gary Lauatolo. Maybe. I think it's Lauatolo. Your friends call you Junior? Right. If you guys friends. Dude, Frank, that's awesome then. It totally makes sense then for your name. Lao Ole Tolo? Lao Ole Tolo? Was I close? Number 1 million subscribers to be unmasked. I will make an awesomely amazing video if I hit 1,000 one night. There you go, guy. That's a way to do it. I think I was close. Ooh. UPS, not the UPS truck. USPS truck. Our USPS truck guy is awesome. Does he have anything good? Oh, he's putting a package in the box. You know what's funny? He's the first mail delivery person. I said that right. Because it's N-A-I-L, not M-A-L-E. But he is a guy. He's our first postal delivery person that I actually, when it comes to the holidays, I'll tip him, because with all the stuff that comes here, he brings it all down, and he puts it in all the right spots, and he's a good guy. You get somebody that I feel that goes above and beyond, man, tip them, because they're not doing it for the tip. They're doing it for, that's what they do. And when you come across somebody like that, giving them a tip for what they already inherently naturally do just makes them feel good too. You know what I mean? Because you're giving him, granted, that's his job, but I feel he's going above and beyond what he does. So, your other vids are garbage. J.O. passed 200. Nice, dude. You got one vid. All right, well, J.O., that's what you need to pay attention to, J.O. The videos that are grabbing the attention are the videos that your channel needs to make. Granted, I don't listen to that on my own channel. But if you want your channel to take off, those are the videos you need to make. You need to make the videos about what's grabbing the attention to your channel. Me, I'm just going to make whatever, because I'm just enjoying it, you know? Right. Eric Vale, right. You should always take care of the people. I think that's what you're saying. Take care of the people that take care of you. Right, exactly. Darren Morris. A car fire took out a huge part of your entire town? Yeah, but J.O., I don't even know what video you're talking about. I have to check it out myself. But that's normally what you got to do. If you're trying to, how do I say this? Am I trying to grow my channel? Yeah, of course I am. But I can't restrict myself to looking at analytics to say, okay, well, this video is doing great, so I'm just going to focus on doing that, because for me, that would then become, not a real word, unfun. It wouldn't be as enjoyable, I think, for myself. But when you get those analytic guys, that's They're growing their channel because they're seeing what was the draw. So if you go back and check your videos, see what videos took off, rewatch the video yourself. What I've always done, right? I've talked to people a bunch of times, and I'm a better coach than I am, or how should I say it? I'm a better motivator, coach, speaker, helper, teacher, whatever, to other people than I am to myself. So stuff that I say to people that they should do, I don't even do for myself. Like, I already know what videos for my channel took off. I just don't want to do the content on them anymore. Like, I'll eventually do videos, but that's only because that's when I want to do it. Not because, oh, a video took off, I'm going to do another video about it because I know it's going to get traction. There is a video I have in mind that needs to be with a specific car that I've got in my collection. Actually, 2 cars, but one will fare better as far as the video content. And it's in part because of what I'm going to do with it, what it's designed for, and because of what vehicle it is. So you'll know what the video is when it comes out. Oh, God, my back is wasted. My back is so bad right now. I hate this. You can see my hand shaking. It's sticking hurts so much. My hand is shaking. I think what I need to do is I need to drink like gallons of water. And I think that's what probably will help. The more gallons of water I drink, probably the better off I'll be. Man. Wish there was like a way to like crack my back, because it's almost like what it feels like. You ever have like that? You ever have that knuckle? Like you gotta like crack it. Like it just feels better after you crack that knuckle. Like it like frees up your fingers or your hands. My hands are mangled from mangling when I was younger. Mangling. But the back thing, I think the more hydrated you are, the better off like your spine is or something. I think I need to hydrate myself with a little less iced teas and maybe a little more water. It might help, I hope. The fire was named Campfire. Advil is your friend. You know what is my friend, or used to be my friend, was Bare Back and Body. I used that a couple of times. That works. And then there was something else. I don't know if it was Advil or not. My wife knows what it was. I can't remember what medication it was, but for a time, they actually took it off the market. I don't know if it was because there were problems with it or what. But there was something out there that it came in like a little tiny bottle. Maybe it was Advil. I don't know. What are my plans for the EPX? Oh, the EPX has a bunch of plans. So the EPX is a fast little ripping car. I now have gears to up the gearing just a touch more. I want to up the gearing a little bit more. I got to take that. I'm taking the cab off, so it's a cab over chassis. And what I don't like about that is right now at 67 miles per hour, that cab is causing the body to lift. I can't maintain traction. If I take that cab off, I'll gain downforce, because if you take that cab off and look, that technical design of that car will automatically give it additional downforce. So I won't even gear it up. I'm going to leave it stock. I'm going to put its stock tires back on. The EPX is going through a bunch of changes. the EPX for a visual thing, for something I've never done before. I'm going to turn it into one of those cambered out import cars. I do have another body for it. The body that I've got for it is going to serve two purposes. One, after I make a couple speed rips, stock gearing, see how far I can go, see how much faster I can go without that cab, being on there. See what the speed is going to be. Take it to that parking lot again. That's a good parking lot to take that thing. See what I can get. I know 67. It'll get past 67, no problem. It's going to keep the motor it's got in it. I'm going to gear it up just a little bit more. And then do a body change to a body that is more designed aerodynamically and see what the thing does then. And then it's gonna go fast. I actually have belts too. I'll have to obviously change over to foam tires. So I'll need like recommendations for foam tires from you people. I think Earl uses BSR or something like that. I think that's a good name brand. I don't even know. I don't know anything about speed. That's my issue. So I don't know what's going to be a good foam tire to get. But I do want to get foam tires because already those stock tires are ballooning like crazy. But I know I can still squeeze more than 67 out on the stock tires. Granted, they will probably rip off the rims because they're already ripping off the rims at 67. But I already re-glued them, so they're all glued down and ready to rip again. So yeah, the EPX is just speed right now and turning it into like just a visual like import camber kind of crazy looking thing with crawler bead locks stretched. It actually looks pretty cool. I didn't think it was gonna, but it actually does look pretty cool. David Jones, you've had yours for, I'm assuming you mean EPX, right? You've had yours for 2 months and you still haven't used it? David, that EPX is what started drawing me into speed. When I got that EPX, I knew that was a vehicle that I wanted to make go fast. And it's got the ability to go fast. It's a pretty cool little car. It really is. I hadn't done an on-road car since I was a teen. And that got me, technically, that jump-started me back into it. So it sprung board from that to getting a DR10 to learning how to on-road get straight. Like, I think what was great about that whole thing was that I was doing stuff that wasn't like the norm. Like even my car right now, it's not normal. It's not normal how it's set up, but it's going straight. It's going straight, lock slipper. It's got, what do I have? Do I have 500 or a million in the diff? I can't even remember what I have. But it is full trigger, straight, locked slipper. Like that's, to me, that's great. Oh, what, you told me those edges were sharp? Right. I didn't know. My fingers know. Shade Tree, I don't even want to hear stories like that. 18 fence posts over an IROC Z. You know what's crazy? So here's another thing what's nuts, and I don't know why it is, but do you ever just have kind of like a car that you want to have, even though you're like, there is something about wanting to have in IROC Z. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm always looking at them. And you can get them for cheap money. But there's something about an IROC. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know, it's that square, like, something about it. I don't know what, a back seat that's not usable. I don't know why, but I would not mind having an IROC. Right, something about a Grand National. Right. Right, shade tree, right. All the stupid stuff that you do when you're younger. Eli Harvey, what's going on, guy? Stupid fly going in my face. Right. Eric, that's crazy, man. Right. Yeah, because you wise up. You wise up, especially like for me. For me, the wising up came pretty quick because that was flies driving me insane. For me, wising up was being married, and then second part was having children. Because then and that doesn't work that way for everybody, but it worked out well for me because it calmed me down. It got me away from doing the stupid stuff, you know? Definitely did. '86 Thunderbird, right? Wow, shade tree, it's crazy. Oh, he's here a second time. The mail truck. Is he making a delivery? Oh no, he's not. He must have missed a package. I thought he was bringing goodies. He missed a package. Because that was odd, because my neighbor across the street usually every single day gets mail. So when I saw him fly by, his mailbox was like, oh, that's kind of weird. But he must have just found a package. Yeah, he's a good guy. That postal working individual. Right, Frank Sluga, you should have bit the bullet tons of times, right? I'm not even gonna talk about my stories. Pointless. They're just stories. That's why you think you went to RCs? Right. Right. And you still managed to hit yourself. You still managed to get hurt, right? That's why I don't know. You guys must see the boy, my hair looks like a mess. You guys see the outro of my videos, right? And how I left in that part where the kaiju's coming at me and it hits the ground and it does a 180 and the wheelie bar nails into my shin and I'm literally like, ah, like that was real. Couldn't believe the thing hit me. Just the way it like spun around and the wheelie bar hits me in the shin. It was just like, holy crap. I think I don't, there's nobody that I know that does RC stuff that hasn't hit themselves at some point. I do all the time. And I'm okay with it. Just, it is what it is, you know? Story time channel coming, right? Couch time, right? Right. Hey, you know, it's fun. I bet Earl's got some stories, man. You want to talk about a guy that probably has some stories? This guy right here, Earl Moorhead. I'm sure he's got some stories. He probably has stories that he can't legally talk about. Knowing you, Earl, you got stories you can't legally talk about. Oh my gosh. When you were 17, you rolled an old Dodge down about 95 miles an hour down a hill? Holy smokes. That's no good. Oh, Frank Sluga, you kidding me? Yeah, the UDR coming at you would not be a good thing. Hit you in the shin? Oh no, messed up your hip? That's no good. Sugar-free iced tea. Right. Right. Reliving the good means reliving the bad, right? You good on that? Embarrassing moment for you was when you jumped your Redcat rampage and I didn't move. Oh, no way. You didn't move your head? You got, well, again, did you see the Mad Van? Was it the Mad Van? No, what was it? I must have edited it out now. I think it's edited out now by accident. What? Maybe it was the Redcat. The way it came off the jump, it all of a sudden took a right off of the jump, and I actually had the remote in my hand, and I actually had to take my hand off of the remote because the car was that close to wiping out my hand on the remote that I literally took my hand, like it was, obviously I slowed it down, but that whole motion was like fast. Like I literally took my hand off of the remote so my hand didn't get mangled. I can't remember what car it was. That's how your name was made. Uh-oh. Ready, set, RC. You shouldn't be on the Instagram. You should be on the, get on the live guy. McNasty. That's a kind of a funny name. What's going on, guy? I just rather call you McNasty. What's going on, man? Detroit, nice. Right, you like the phone hat. Dude, I got all kinds of hats. I'm still waiting for a Dodge hat. You know what my P.O. box is. Send me a Dodge hat. I'll wear it. Ready, set, you are here. All right, because like all of a sudden I'm like, I see like my Instagram just went ding. And I'm like, oh, ready, set, what are you doing on Instagram? Forget that. Jump into the live. You're lurking in the background. Yeah, dude, this is great. We got 34 people here. This is crazy. Crispies, thank you for that. I know it's not fast, but it's fast to me, man. I know all these like speed guys are like laughing. They're like, you have no idea what speed is, guy. And it's like, no, I don't. But I'm going to learn it. I'm going to get there. Now that I hit 70, now I want 90. 90 is my next goal. That's going to be hard. I feel like that's going to be wicked hard for me. I want to see what the 2-speed cars I have, the EPX, which is 110, and then obviously the Habao VT, which they're both Habaos. Yeah, I want to see how fast right now on that 22 that VT can go, but I can't do it here. I definitely can't do it here. I can't even do the EPX here either because that thing is sketchy. But yeah, 70, dude, thank you for that, man. For me, that was such a good feeling. It was just like that was all genuine. When I saw that number 70, I was just like, yeah, you know what I mean? It was just like, you gotta be kidding me. I actually beat the number that I was shooting for. That's what blew my mind. I had a feeling the car could get to it, but I didn't know if I could get to it. Do you know what I mean? I think that's more the issue. I didn't think that I would be able to get to it. That's funny, Ready Set. Ready Set's just lurking in the background. I gotta get one of Tony's hats. Talking about Tony's gonna get one of my hats. I think I gotta come up with hats first. I need a logo, man. I keep talking about I'm doing a logo and all this other stuff. I'm working with a family member to try to get a logo going. But yeah, this Corona thing kind of hindered some of that. Oh, dude, I ain't. No, sorry, man. I'm not burning. Come on. If I burned my Ford and my Chevy, that means I need to get rid of my Camaro, my Trans Am, and my daughter's Ranger and my Big Black. There's no way I can't do that. I want a Mopar hat just because I've always liked Mopar anyway. I like all car brands. Obviously, like if I mean, no disrespect to import people that love imports. I could not. This is personal opinion. I could not wear a Honda hat. I couldn't. I could wear a Tesla hat. I could definitely do a Tesla hat, but I can't. I couldn't do a Honda. I couldn't do, that's just me. It's only because I'm into classic and antique, muscle cars. It's the only reason why. I have respect for anybody that wants to feed money into the economy and make their car better. You can, if you got a Yugo and you want to put 5,000 horsepower into your Yugo, you go right ahead. You go do it. I don't even think I could wear a Mercedes hat, only because Mercedes is too high class for me. I couldn't. I've never actually been in a Mercedes. You know that? I've actually never driven in a Mercedes, so I don't even know what they feel like. I drove a Z3. That was fun. I drove a Z3. I also, you want to talk about stories? Oh, Big Black, my truck. I was following a Z3 on a back road, and there was a two-way stop intersection. Obviously, we had the stop sign. The Z3 that was in front of me didn't stop at the stop sign. That was the first time in front of my eyes I ever saw a car do a 720. That car was hit so bad that when I got out of my truck, I was actually, now I'm the kind of guy that will get out and I'll help people. This is actually making the hair stand up on my arms right now. When I saw that accident happening in front of me, I, number one, was in shock that the person didn't stop because I saw the car coming. And I didn't even think to like hit the horn because like it just happened way too fast. I was actually afraid to get out of my truck because I didn't want to see like the possibility of something. But I did get out, and miraculously the person was okay. But I had never seen a car spin in front of me so fast. Just the sound, everything about it was just like, you know what I mean? There's no way this person survived type of thing. Like I literally, I thought I was going to look inside like a blender. Like that's what I thought I was going to look inside. The car actually took the impact pretty good. A Z3, it took the impact like really well. But I had never seen a 7, well, I don't even know if it was a 720, but that car just went like this. It was like doing, it was like did a helicopter. It did like the flat spin from Top Gun. That's what it looked like. It looked like it did the flat spin from Top Gun. That was bad. It is story time. Boosted Boys new member K series. What is that? What is Boosted Boys? Have I watched Bordergel? I've seen Bordergel. It's the mouth that gets me. That's it. I'm sure he's very intelligent, very into his stuff. I've actually seen some of his stuff, but I think it's the it's just the New Yorker way of you know, you got a certain kind of mouth, and I don't have that mouth here, and I just, that's just personal preference. But yeah, I have seen some of his stuff. Very put together guy when it comes to all of that crazy, big scale speed. Could send you a Lincoln hat. Dude, I'll wear anybody's hat. Anybody that sends me a hat, I'll wear it on the channel. I don't care. If you send me a Honda hat, I'll wear it. I don't care. It's just like I have this obviously because, big black. I've got my diesel power one because, diesel power and big black. And I got my Chevy hat just because, I have Chevys, I need a Tesla hat though. It's got to be the right kind of hat though. It's got to be this kind of hat. It has to be that trucker or whatever this is because my head doesn't, like there's a hat that I have, Joe Daddy's Garage, right? He sent me out a hat. It doesn't fit my head. Like, it's like the dome part, like I think like the depth of the hat isn't enough. So it like sits on top of my head like a beanie. It doesn't like I need a hat that actually goes onto my head and like locks down. I think my head is too like cone shaped or bubbled or something. I don't know what's up with my head, but only hats like this seem to like fit right. Those shorter like beanie hats just don't go on. Like as soon as I put it on, like the Joe Daddy hat, because I'd wear the Joe Daddy hat, but as soon as I put it on, it doesn't. It like as soon as I put it on, it literally just goes whoop. It like flips up. This hat and all the other hats that I have at least stay on my head. Yeah, of course a Jaguar hat. I got a Jaguar. I but does the Jaguar go like that way? Do they actually have like a Jaguar thing coming off the hat? That would be kind of funky. I love hummingbirds. We have hummingbirds all around here. We have 2 hummingbird feeders over there, and obviously the plants that we got are 4 hummingbirds. Get out of here. Mario, you missed RC Guy Garage unbox a 200 mile per hour car? Yeah. Not quite. Yo, One, what's going on, man? All right, Eli, good having you, man. We'll see you later. Yeah, I know, going strong. I don't even know how long the stream has been going for. You were listening in the background. You had a 98 IROC Z28. Oh, dude. UDRC. UDRC, are you part of my Facebook group? Because if you're not, you got to join. And if you've got pictures of that car, I want to see them. That thing must have looked awesome. Also, there's rules to the group if you do decide to join before you decide to join. If you decide to join. But if you post anything that's not on a theme day, like every once in a while we have a theme day, like what's your one-to-one, post your one-to-one day, because we try to keep it like try to keep all the content RC related, only because that's what the channel is geared towards, kind of thing. And there are rules. There's like 9 rules. It's a pain in the neck, but we're all a bunch of good guys, so. Right. Salute to you, Yo One, too, as well. Hector Santos, what's going on, guy? You were 18. 18 at the time, right? Yeah, because we didn't take pictures. Like all the people now, doing all the selfie stuff. We didn't do that. Literally, it was like our pictures were right here in our head. We know what our pictures are. Mario, what's going on, guy? Oh, you talking about Bordigel? Yeah, his stuff is pretty nuts. RC guy wears the Jaguar hat. Right. That would be funny. Darren, his caps button stuck. Why was Darren? Oh, yeah, right. What's been driving Darren Morris crazy? What's going on with Darren Morris? What's driving Darren Morris crazy? What am I missing here? I don't see anything that could be driving Darren Morris crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything. I must have missed something. Sergeant J, what's going on, brother? How are you? What did you miss? Nah, you didn't miss nothing. You can see we got Mad Van out here. Just talked a little bit about the phaser thing. You didn't really miss anything. You're here. That's all that matters. We got 37 people here. That's nuts. I wish there was a way to figure out like what the highest amount of people there is at one time. What, Earl? What did you do, Earl? You retracted your message. What'd you say? I was just reading your message and you retracted it. Oh no, Sergeant J, you have the upgraded shocks on your Mad Bin and they all leak. That's terrible. Oh no, that's never any good. Are the upgraded shocks like a threaded body? Like what's leaking about it? Is like a top cap leaking or is it the lower seals? What's going on with it? You'll get them fixed up? Right. What was the unboxing today? It was just the Phaser MK2. The van. All right. So, high metal. It's only a 2S. Well, okay. I would only put 2S in it. It's all it really needs to have fun. Um, it's a MK2 Phaser Kyosho Mad Van. The thing is unbelievably resilient. If you watch my outros, the Mad Van is literally like those jumps are full trigger just launches. And it took such abuse. I did a couple of videos on it. Sergeant J actually has one too. And he smashes his up pretty good too. But the videos that I've done in that Mad Van, full trigger, just ripping fun. Like I think one of the videos that I literally did, I was like probably 90% full trigger, and the only other times when it wasn't full trigger is when I had to let off. Like, it's awesome. It's only a brushed vehicle, but for the price, what you get, how resilient the thing is, just buy it. If you can find it, buy it. You'll have a blast. And remember, it's only 110 scale. It's 2S, 110. I understand you can 3S it, but that's when parts start to not be too happy. So 2S, it's fun. If you want to just have a fun truck to just bash around, and it moves pretty good, yeah, Mad Van is pretty mint. It's not indestructible, but so far it's been indestructible. The bottom seals, right? That stinks though, man. Oh, crack, man. We'll see you later. Didn't even know you were taking off. I don't think it's actually so, Frank. It's actually not normally. It's actually not the threads. It's usually the O-ring or the seal that seals the shaft is usually where you're getting. Normally, that's usually where you're getting your leakage from. So, like on my Redcat TRMT8, all I did was I popped my lower shock, uh, those caps off, the lower caps for the actual seal, and I added O-rings to mine, and the compression of those O-rings stopped any leaking that I had for myself. It's like, like packing. It's the packing that the shock fluid is bypassing. You break everything when you run more than 2S. Well, that means you're using it. Dude, Earl hit 130. Earl actually hit 130.6 on the blue Limitless. Mario, you gotta go check that video out. Kurt's RC is just day behind on all videos. Right. Right. Earl's record is 135. I still wish you opened up the back door like slow mo. That would have been awesome. And this is the RC that scares me. Do the phasers have rubber sealed bearings? No, shielded. They're just shielded bearings. But that's okay though. That just means don't run it in water. Although I did, and I ran Mad Van wet. Um, it was through wet grass and all that stuff, so it wasn't like I was drowning it. So I think it's fine. Just use a little bit of you know what to do. Just use oil when you're done. Oil your bearings. Oil the surfaces that have the surface that you can see. A little drop of oil can go a long way. Time to rip it, right? Dude, I was up wicked late last night. That's my excuse. I was pulling an Earl. We ended up having a power outage last night too, which kind of stunk because my my video that I was working on was in the middle of doing its transcoding and analysis, and it like the power just went, just took right off, and it was just like dump out. Stupid thing dumped out again. All of a sudden, I realized the stream dumped out. Am I back? Hey, looks like I'm back. I hate when it does that. Just dumps out for no reason. And I usually don't catch it. We got our trigger van. Get our trigger van in the background right there for JORC. A little bit of trigger effect right there. Drag van. Oh, I'm going to try to do that burnout video today. It's a little too windy for a burnout video. I like it when a burnout video outside is way better when there's no wind, because that way the smoke will at least hang out. There's a little bit of wind, so it's the only reason why I don't want to do a burnout is because the smoke will blow away too quick. But I've got some tires that I want to do a burnout with, and I have the perfect burnout vehicle. Burn, burn, burn some rubber, baby. You know it. You know what's funny? Earl's twin motor, that thing will burn rubber no matter what. I don't even think he has to pull the trigger and that thing's burning rubber. Right. A little bit of a trigger effect for JO right there. Ew, a drag van. Right. Jo, if you get a chance, just because my mind is so scattered, if you could put a link on the Facebook group to that 4x4 you were saying that I should check out, I would definitely appreciate it, because you already know I do like MDs. I like to drag race them too. Even though that thing's not an MT, but still. Just don't be afraid to throw a link on there. I'd be really interested in checking it out. Is it possible to burn rubber? Yes, it is. Oh, 4 tracks? Let's put it this way. I doubt that it would. Well, yeah, you know what? Actually, pour gas on it and light it on fire, and I think that's when it would burn rubber. If you're talking about the tracks version, like the tracks, I don't see how that's even possible. But Kevin Talbot's TRX4 Sport, I'm sure that thing could do a mean burnout. UDRC, you gotta join RC Guy Garage on Facebook. It's all capital letters. RC Guy Garage. It's got a yellowish background. You'll like being in that group. Well, actually, maybe you won't like being in the group. It does have rules. That's the only drawback. But it has to have rules. Because if it didn't, people would be going 100. I don't even know. I don't even know what my own link is. Speed brick. Kevin Talbert getting ready to build a twin motor limitless. Right. Up till 3 every day. So, Redcat has actually been going through and discontinuing stuff. They have a habit of doing that. Gus's Custom Creations, he actually came across that they're discontinuing like a whole bunch of stuff. It's kind of a bummer. The Redcat Shredder, I wanted to get that, but it's because it was such a weak vehicle. What did it come with, a 40 amp ESC or something like that? Because it was such an inherently weak vehicle, you had to do like a lot to it to get it to survive. I think that was a negative on that. But when it was only $280 on Amazon at one point, and at that price range, I was really considering it because I knew I could probably do stuff to it to make it better. And at that price range, it was more justified because you knew you were buying hate to say it, you knew you were buying a lemon in the first place, so you need to, add a little bit more juice to it, sweeten it up a little bit, add a little sugar to it. UDRC, don't forget, you do have to answer those questions. Make sure you read through them, though. Make sure it's a group you actually want to join. Because you just always want to make sure. You know what I mean? It's got rules, guy. And we're not super strict with the rules, but we're strict enough. And it's only just to keep the group always just, clean, nice. Mario, you got your SC10 to hit 60? That's awesome. Holy smokes. Right, literally. Earl, if you read what the rules are, like, here, I'm going to read this to you. I'll read this to you. I tried to make it pretty dang obvious. I don't even find my own thing here. All right, so, you know what? Lincoln, right. Boom. All right. So UDRC, but I gotta read these rules to Earl. Actually, it's not the rules, it's the questions. How do I see the questions? Admin. Do. How do I see the things? Membership questions. Okay, ready? So there are 9 questions, right? That obviously you have to basically read and, basically agree to. But then there's 3 questions before you join, right? Question 1: have you read the rules to the group? Like, have you read the rules to the group? Question 2: have you read the rules for this group? Question 3: please do not push or try to circumnavigate the rules. Provided that you actually read all the rules, do you still want to join? Like, I was trying to make it just obvious, like, you know what I mean? Like, there are rules to the group. Not everybody likes rules. So if you don't like rules, don't join. You know? I tried to make it funny and but kind of be serious and just try to keep the group just, nice, for everybody, because for everybody involved, you always want it to be, a pleasurable, experience, I guess. That's why, like, even on here, no swearing, no, no flailing of, weapons, not supposed to have like bloodbath live episodes like I had on my own dang channel and I didn't even know. I did not even know that it was a bloodbath episode. I really didn't. I could not believe there was so much blood. It was crazy. It made me feel like I was like, how you have those people that are bleeders, like you'll get a paper cut and it's just like explodes. It's just like, wow, how did I bleed so much? That was a pretty deep cut. That's why. Best episode ever. No, it wasn't. Right, UDRC. I can already tell. By the way, your videos are. I can already tell you're a very well planted individual. You're very astute. Um, and it sounds like you're in general like a happy guy, and that's awesome, man. It's good to be able to, live that way. Every once in a while, you get the crank, you get the cranky guy. It happens. There was one guy that used to be a subscriber to both this channel and he was also part of the Facebook group. And because I don't know, I'm literally at least to myself, I feel like I'm the most easygoing guy. And he actually had a problem with me. And I was just like, wow, are you kidding me? I'm like, you have a problem with me? Like me? Are you sure you sure you're talking to the right guy here? So he unsubscribed, and I even reached out to him too. After he did all his unsubscribing and whatever he had to do, I even reached out to him after the fact and said, "Hey, what the heck?" So I have a hard time letting things go. It's tough, man. That's why this YouTube stuff, man. You people. What do you mean, you people? You people out there that want to do YouTube, man, are you sure? Because you got some pretty crappy people out there that they're literally just out there to give you a hard time. And they can get to you too. And they know it. Oh my gosh. Back is killing me. This is no good. So who dropped this video here? Oh, JT again. JT's been literally hammering the videos. Have you guys like literally seen how many videos JT has been pumping out lately? He's been pumping out the videos like what, every day now? Maybe that's because now I'm subscribed to him. Does he pump them out every day now? Yeah, 1 hour ago, 5 hours ago, 1 day, 2, 3, 4. He's really been pumping them out, man. And that's good, man, because that means he's putting out some content. Earl, don't forget to go check out JT's video on him really smashing the Creighton. He really did. He was not afraid to put some scratches on that thing. Ah, dang it. That back, brother? What, my back? Yeah, my back's really bugging me. I actually have a stinking brace on right now. I'm on like extra strength, like whatever the heck it is that I've got. You know what I need? I need what's called some 800s. I know if I had an, what are they called? Ibuprofen 800s? I think if I had some 800s, I would probably be able to feel better. Couple 800s. My back is making you twitch? Yeah, that's bad. That can't be good for you because you've had back surgery, right? I think you've actually had surgery. I'm afraid, man. I'm trying to do everything that I possibly can to not have to have surgery. I don't want no surgery. I hate the doctors. Man, I don't want no surgery. Sergeant J, you want the EXP? I know you'll get it. Keith, what are you saying? Sodium, no proxin? What's sodium no proxin? Right, Riff. Right, Riff. You have back issues. Don't do it. Avoid the surgeon. Right. Sergeant J, man. Thumbs up, brother. Avoid surgery as long as you can. Eventually you may have to, but don't make it. Right, I never, yeah. I think obviously if you're in a car wreck or something like that and you have to have surgery, yeah. But whatever this is, it as far as I'm aware, it's that I'm having that sciatic nerve thing. And what I think I did, I remember I had tweaked my back, probably I want to say like maybe like 5 years ago. 5, 4, 5, somewhere around there. I tweaked my back. And I remembered it. It was like the most, and I don't know what a taser feels like, and I don't ever plan on finding out. But if a taser feels like that shock that I had to my back, I never want to be tased. So that happened like 4 or 5 years ago. And then last year, I was mixing concrete and I was not mixing it in a bucket. Usually I mix, if I'm going to do like concrete, uh, just like stone wall type, concrete little things, sonotubes, all the stuff like that. I'll always mix it in a wheelbarrow, right? Well, the wheelbarrow is elevated. Well, this property, I couldn't mix the concrete in a wheelbarrow because the wheelbarrow would tip over. So what I did is I mixed it on the ground. So I used my ground mixing tub to do the concrete. And when I did it, I was mixing a very heavy, thick set concrete. The concrete with the rocks and boulders in it. And, I'm pulling back and forth and pushing and pulling and mixing. And I felt that same twinge again. But this time, it made me drop to my knee. I literally, you want to talk about people taking a knee? I had to take a knee. I literally the 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 mixer came out of my hand and I literally took a knee. And I just stayed there for a good couple minutes. And then I was finally able to drag myself off the ground, and I walked over to my truck and I grabbed, whatever pills that I had in there and was eating them like candy. And then I continued on with the rest of the day and everything was fine. And then literally, I have no idea where this came from. I haven't done anything crazy to aggravate this. And it just came on, and I've had this for I think 3 weeks now. And after doing the holly bushes that I did just the other day, makes you feel less of a guy. What the hell? I can't trim holly bushes without taking a knee. You know what I mean? It's what the heck? I don't want to deal with this garbage. So I'm doing stupid things now, making sure I stay hydrated. I don't know, eat more salads, have more red meat. I don't know. No thanks. I'll take a 800 if I can find one. Ibuprofen, right? Ibuprofen, but the 800s though. That's what takes the edge off. The 800s are where it's at. I just don't have any. Ow. All right, UDRC, we'll see you later, man. Anyhow, the naproxen doesn't bother your stomach the way Motrin 800 does, especially this heat. Now, naproxen, is that a prescription, or is that something you can get over the counter? Well, Eric, I was in great shape too. You put your back out ripping a chainsaw? Wait a minute. Frank Sluga, reread your sentence. I put my back out ripping a chainsaw fart the other day? What the hell is a chainsaw fart? See? Autocorrect is always messing things up. That's a funny sentence right there. If I could post that... what's a chainsaw fart? I don't even want to know. Oh my god, you just made me laugh. You just made me hurt my back. Ugh. 3 back surgeries and it's still not right. Right. I keep 800s on tap, and now I wish I had some 800s because I'm pretty sure that would help. Oh, that is a riot. No, that's not a typo. Stop making me laugh, guy. Oh, that's terrible then. That's funny. A leave. Right, a leave. That's what it was. That's what I need. I need a leave. They actually took a leave off the counters. Not the counters, off the shelves for a period of time. I don't know why. A leave. I've tried a leave. A leave actually does. A leave. Well, a leave can also relieve you of your mind. You gotta be careful. High metal, I know, right? That's so terrible. Hey, let's put it this way. A buddy of mine, you know the front load washers? All he did was reach in and, like a typical guy, grab all the clothes, the wet clothes at once out of the washing machine and went to go throw it in the dryer. And that motion of him turning to the side made him drop to his knees. It's crazy. Back pain is no issue. Yeah, no issue. It's no joke. I used to laugh at all these things. I never should have laughed because I think now it's payback for me laughing. I used to laugh like, yeah, back, yeah, pain. Nah, I ain't got no pain because of the stuff that I was doing at the time. Yeah. CBD lotion, brother. Right. Yeah, but isn't that stuff expensive though? There's a there's a horse numbing lotion that we have that my wife actually loaned it out to one of our daughters, and she's getting that back for me today, so I can put that out. It's actually literally a horse. It's a horse like liniment, like stuff you literally put on a horse, and it really works. Like I every once in a while, this hand, because this has been broken a couple of times, every once in a while I'll smear a little slathering on there, just to make it feel a little bit better. Right, exactly. If you don't have back issues, right. It's literally like a taser. And I don't even know what a taser feels like. Right. Right. Sweeping one time, but don't make me laugh, dude. High metal, you're making me laugh. I know, Earl, right? I am. I'm actually using a horse liniment because it works. Oh my gosh. Right. It just literally feels like my back needs to crack. But watch, if I crack my back, I'll be down to one knee. You know what I mean? It's just that pain, man. I never realized, I never realized that pain could be so debilitating. Never in my life. Man. That's why women can tolerate pain better than guys. They just can. For one particular reason. They just can. Uh-oh. Somebody just ran something over with a mower that they didn't want to. Flying Fortress, right. We gotta get off of this old guy talk. We're gaining people into the chat, though. People are like, oh, yeah, hey, I know what that feels like. Riffraff. Oh, my God. Excuse me? Riff, you had it that bad? Oh, my God. I don't want to be like that. What's with the camo? What? The Camo X4? Wow. Yeah, right, man. Riffraff. Wow. That is insane, guy. Ready, set. Are you talking about the? Are you talking about the Camo X4? It's funny when my neighbors go by. They look at me. Some of them wave. They know what I'm doing. They know what I'm doing. Flying Fortress, right? Today on the episode of what is it? What'd you call it? Old Guy's Garage, right? Sound like a military helicopter. You know how military helicopters have a different sound? That sounded military. Either that, military, or Coast Guard. Camo X4. So I'm waiting to let's put it this way. So I'm waiting to put together a parts list that's going to support everything that I'm going to need. Uh-oh. YouTube just sent an email. What the heck was that? YouTube mid-roll ads? What the heck does that mean? Upcoming changes. So today, only videos longer than 10 minutes are eligible for mid-roll ads. Starting late July, all videos longer than 8 minutes will be eligible for mid-roll ads. That's pretty cool. I know people don't like to watch ads, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry I have ads on my channel, but I'm not sorry. Only because I need the ads. Because the ads obviously is going to support this channel. So don't be afraid to let, some of those ads roll. You're not going to miss nothing. So 7-minute videos will be a hit, right? Right. No mid-roll ads. So expect to see nothing but 8-minute and longer ads from RC Guy Garage. I don't care if I have to put 2 minutes of extra slow in. Oh my god. 7-minute vids, yeah. 7-minute vids will be a hit, right? Now back to RC talk, right? How much is YouTube Premium? I have no idea. Just watch the damn ads. I need to make my money. Yeah, military helis are awesome, right? Actually, supposedly the helicopter that Earl has in California, I've been hearing some pretty crazy stuff about that. That the helicopter actually like literally flies itself. That's pretty crazy. Right, right. Born to be wild at the end of the videos, right? Mario, you're being attacked by Daddy Longlegs. Where did this come out of? Where the heck are you? What cave are you in? Yeah, but you guys are broke in your cave, right? That's crazy. You have a big twin-bladed Chinook? Ah, that's pretty crazy. RC Clan, what's going on, guy? Shade Tree, just let it go. Just let it go. Just let the ad play, you know? I don't know. What I think what happens, right, is I actually watch the I let the ads roll only because I treat it like television. So when an ad comes on, you just get up and go make a sandwich. You know, go. Maybe that's why I'm overweight. I'm watching too many YouTube. I'm watching too many YouTubes now. Hellies, not jellies. See what I'm saying? We all have a good time here, man. Jellies are designed to fail. They're cool. Riff, you will get there eventually, man. You will. I think, Riff, I gotta call you later anyway. You gotta remind me, man. What are jellies? I know. Come on, I'm starving here. Don't talk about jellies. I'm getting hungry. All this talk about food now. It's 1:31. I'm starting to get a little hungry. I could go for a nice sandwich. There you go, Frank. You gotta say the whole word. So instead of saying hellies and it autocorrects to jellies. You get about 25 views per video. Guess I've earned about 17 cents. That's 17 more cents than you had before. You always have to look at the positive. It's better than zero. 17 cents, it's better than zero. You might not think so, because you probably can't get anything for 17 cents nowadays. I remember back in the day when I was a kid, we had the penny candy store. They actually did, too. It was called Leo's Bakery. They had penny candy. Yeah, I think they called it penny candy, but I don't think anything was a penny. I think everything was like 2 cents and above. Buy you a good hat someday. Peanut and... Uh-oh. We're talking about food here. We're going to have to end the stream. I'm getting hungry. You get paid per view. Right. You get paid per view, but you get paid because of the ads that go on your channel per the view. So that's why I say, like, I think, like, I've even like I said, let ads play through. I let, every once in a while I'll even click on an ad if it's, somebody's channel that I, know that they're making money off of it. Like Joe Daddy's Garage, like, I basically let his ads, his videos just play all the way through, and he does like the same thing. Like, you end up having it as background filler. You know what I mean? Which is, it's kind of like having music on, except what's nice about it is that when you got the video playing in the background, you're obviously inherently listening to it, so something will catch your mind or your ear, and then it focuses your attention to the video. So T-bone steaks, hamburgers, 8675309. I know, guy, you're trying to beat me up here. Stop being a bully. Look at Mitchell's RC is being a bully here. Come on, 8675309. I know. 8675309. See, now I've got that damn song in my head already. Fried chicken. Oh, I could go for some fried chicken. I'm just here for the live chats and surfing videos. RC Clan. I'm actually doing good on subs. Keep it up, guys. They will come. Right. RC Clan, absolutely. All right, well, my wife is home. It looks like we're going to stop the live. She's just pulling into the driveway right now. I don't want to get in trouble. All right, so I'm just going to jump into the chat. Mitchell Zarski and Mike Jernak, thank you very much for those donations. Those are actually going towards the rally car build. We obviously announced on the channel using the Phaser MK2 as a rally car challenge. If you're interested, obviously you just got to watch the video. There'll be more kind of like announcements as time goes. Maybe a little bit more details, but the details are pretty much already there. I've just got to put them out in words for the Rally Car Challenge. Basically, the Rally Car Challenge involves a kit, Phaser MK2 purchase, which is only 135 bucks. Apparently, right now it's an issue because they're not available. It's always the way, man. So I might extend that challenge. Yeah, because that's just the way it works. How do I do that, though? Because of how I put it in the video. So, anyways, we got Shade Tree, we got Eric Vale, Mario Marino, Frank Sluga, Rift to the Raft, JORC, Earl Moorhead, High Metal, RC Clan, Shade Tree RC, GRC, and Mitchell's RC. Who else is here? I think that is about it. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I said Smokey. So, anyways, don't forget, before you jump out, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Share the stream or whatever if you want. Yeah, that's it. And like I always say, we'll spin this around. Like I always say, all the time, just get out there and rip it, because that's what you should do. Just do it. Have fun. This hobby can be a blast. And also, expand your horizons. You know? Don't be afraid to turn a mad van into a drag van. Don't be afraid to join this MK. Keep wanting to call it MKZ. Don't be afraid to join this Kyosho Phaser challenge. It's just a rally car challenge. Very easy. And if you don't like the way the rally car turns out, turn it into something else. So, all right, I'm out. You guys get out there and rip it as well. And I am going to end the stream. How do I even end it here? Something like that. It asked me, are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes, I do. I don't, but the wife's home and I want to hang out with her. So, thank you guys for coming into COVID and Coffee, and we will see you later. Just get out there and point blank rip it.